Indonesia's KRI Nanggala 402. On the 21st of April 2021, Air Chief Marshal Hadi Djajanto, commander of the Indonesian National Armed Forces, reported that Nanggala was believed to have disappeared in waters about 95 kilometers north of Bali. Indonesian Navy spokesperson First Admiral Julius Wijono stated that Nanggala had been conducting a torpedo drill, but failed to report its results as expected. Further details emerged that Nanggala requested permission to dive to fire an SUT torpedo at 0300 WIB time. Around 4 a.m., Nanggala should have been flooding its torpedo tubes in preparation of firing the torpedo. The last communication with Nanggala was 4:25, when the commanding officer of the training task force would have authorized the firing of the torpedo number 8. Chief of Staff of the Indonesian Navy, Yudo Morongo, reported that Nanggala had fired a live torpedo and a practice torpedo before the contact was lost. The Navy sent a distress call to the International Submarine Escape and Rescue Liaison Office at around 0937 to report the boat as missing and presumably sunk. The Navy stated that it was possible that Nanggala experienced a power outage before falling to a depth of 600 to 700 meters. Wijono stated that the Nanggala was able to dive to a depth of 500 meters. The deepest areas of the Bali Sea are over 1,500 meters below sea level. It was reported that the underwater telephone of the submarine was defective during the drill, hampering communications between the boat and rescue vessels in the area. At the time it went missing, Nanggala had 53 people on board, 49 crew members, 1 commander, and 3 weapon specialists. The highest-ranking naval officer on the submarine was Captain Harry Setiawan, the commander of the submarine unit of the 2nd Fleet Command. Subordinates with him were Commander Harry Octavian, the commander of the submarine, and Commander Ifran Suri, an officer from the Weapons, Materials, and Electronics Service. At noon, the 22nd of April, Yudo Margono stated the oxygen reserves on the Nanggala would be sufficient for the entire crew and passengers for 3 days after it submerged, noting that the oxygen would run out Saturday, 24th of April at 3 a.m., depending on the state of equipment. A crisis center equipped with an ambulance and a mobile hyperbaric chamber was established at the 2nd Fleet Command headquarters in Sabarya. The center was also a source of information for the media and the families of the submarine crew members. Indonesian President Joko Widodo stated the safety of the crew of Nanggala was the top priority and invited everyone to pray for the crew's safety.